Hey guys, Tanner here. Today I am not doing another Season 8 speculation video, but what I am doing is another top 5 list. Today I am here to count down my picks for the top 5 ninja bikes, or motorcycles. The ninja's vehicles are some of the most effective weapons used by the team, and besides the mechs, they are definitely some of the coolest ones. At this point, almost every ninja has had a motorcycle, so I figured why not go back to my roots and do another top 5 list for the ninja bikes. For this list I am including one bike per ninja, and I will be excluding Zane's snowmobile because it's a snowmobile. Also, since Season 8 has a large emphasis on motorcycles, I figured this would be a neat way to tie everything together. And another thing before we start, this list is strictly my own opinion, so be sure to remember that as you watch the video. But with all that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, I couldn't really find a proper name for this motorcycle, so I'll just simply refer to it as Nia's bike. It's at the bottom of the list because it really didn't have a strong appearance in the few episodes it was actually in, and I absolutely hate the design. To me, it just looks like a giant cluster of mechanical nonsense. It's unappealing for sure, but I guess it still has some practical use in the field. I don't know, Nia's bike takes the number 5 spot on my list for good reason. Desert Lightning was a motorcycle used by Jay in the most recent Ninjago season, Hands of Time. While it may have only been used in a single episode, it definitely proved itself worthy of being extremely memorable. Desert Lightning was designed by Jay's father using stolen parts from the Ultra Stealth Raider bikes and a little bit of creative input. In the end, Jay received a lightning-powered rocket bike that was able to travel at extremely high speeds. In a sense, it could basically neutralize the effects of the slow-motion Time Blade. With all that being said, Desert Lightning takes the number 4 spot. The blaster bike belonged to Cole during the season finale of Possession, otherwise known as Season 5. This bike was made entirely out of deepstone, which increased its effectiveness against the ghostly army of the Preeminent. Along with a few other vehicles, the blaster bike was created by Cyrus Borg for that specific reason. The bike is personalized to fit Cole's needs and desires, so it's really easy to determine that Cole had great chemistry with this vehicle. Unfortunately, it was lost because of a misguided attempt to weaken the Preeminent, and it most likely has been destroyed, but it was cool for the time it was around. Kai has had a few different bikes throughout his career as a ninja, but the one that always sticks out as something special was his original. The Blade Cycle is one of the 4 vehicles that could be conjured by the golden weapons, and it was most definitely used effectively by Kai throughout the first Ninjago season. It was kind of large for a traditional bike, but Ninjago vehicles have always had questionable scales, especially when compared to aspects of real life. Overall, Kai's Blade Cycle was a giant flaming bike that really didn't have the best skills in stealth, but it truly was powerful. The Golden Cycle, otherwise known as the Green Ninja Cycle, or simply Lloyd's bike, takes the number 1 entry on my list because of its power and role in the story itself. This bike is yet another perk of Lloyd's former golden power, and he absolutely knows how to use it correctly. During Season 3, Lloyd used his bike on multiple occasions, whether it was battling Ninjroids or charging in to battle the Overlord. I love this bike the most out of all the ninjas' motorcycles because of its simplicity. There's nothing too crazy going on here, it's just a solid, clean, realistically sized motorcycle, and that's what I appreciate. While the other designs are cool, the Golden Cycle is backed by appeal and history, and that's why it takes the number 1 spot on my list. So there you have it guys, my picks for the top 5 ninja bikes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up rating, and as always be sure to hit that subscribe button guys, it really does mean a lot to me. Don't forget to leave a comment stating what you thought of the video itself or the subject matter, or if you just had a general comment, that's fine too. Thank you guys so very much for watching once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.